Hi, I'm your goddess Nesca. Here we're Trucker Man. We're reacting to
the Disney Snow White aftermath.
Gundam.
One who hates when I win.
Oh.
The winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her.
This is the theater on opening night.
Empty. Like her heart.
Computer says no.
Nah. It's a Gundam. He's just a piece of crap.
This is a sort of monumental failure that will be studied for years to come. And at the heart of the issue is a gassed up mid. Much like the woman who left her husband after her nose job, Rachel Ziegler.
Ugh.
The blame not in disappointment, yes. Disney just doesn't have it anymore.
There has not been one good movie that's came out of Disney lately. I can't think of one. Can you think of one?
It's been a fucking minute.
Did Deadpool come out of Disney?
Yes.
That's it. That's the only good one.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Even the was it
No, I was doing a Deadpool joke.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm talking about Moana. Moana 2 was really trashy too.
And the Lilo and Stitch movie that's coming out.
There's been hope for that one, but
Hope in one hand, shit in the other, see what fills up first.
well, they did good with Deadpool. That is like the last movie they did good with.
Overestimated her value on the market.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story.
You know, whoever the marketing for Disney was just pulling their hair out when she was talking.
Yes. Oh man, and I love how she's like, the guy is stalking her. That's kind of not true. He was just wanting to talk to her. I don't know. It was stupid.
I have all my Disney media on VHS.
So
oh lordy, I am tired of Rachel Ziegler and whatever her name is.
Oh yes, I'm so tired of these people.
Just because like we cast a guy in the movie, Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Excuse you? All your scenes need to get cut.
Gorgeous.
Ironically, after turning people off to the film, she headed to Twitter to celebrate the trailer dropping, which wasn't a flex, because the dislike ratio was actually crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn your video so people can see it.
What are we looking at?
The 1.2k 102k likes, 1.3 million dislikes.
Oh no, there's 102,000 people we need to be worried about.
Disney adults.
I don't care if you're Disney adult.
6 million dislikes?
It's like when you see a puppy who has cancer. It's just as satisfying, you know.
She then throws sticks of dynamite on the dumpster fire she created.
I love you all so much. Thank you for the love and for the 120 million views on our trailer in just 24 hours. What a whirlwind. I'm in the thick of rehearsals for Romeo and Juliet, so I'm gonna get out of here. Bye for now.
Romeo and Juliet.
No, she would be the worst Juliet of all time. I hope she's getting some like side background character. She should not be Juliet. Ugh.
Totally destroyed Disney. Yeah.
Yep. Go South Park.
Dusting yourself off for this chick.
And always remember,
Put chick in it, make her lame and gay.
Emperor Palpatine.
Why?
What? I just missed that while you were talking.
Meh.
Emperor Palpatine.
Why?
You make her Emperor Palpatine?
I think that's a joke.
No, I got back.
This chick.
And always remember, free Emperor Palpatine.
Oh.
See?
You little piece of dribble piss.
Nothing says ticket sales like geopolitical hot takes while promoting your film to people that were already iffy on you. 3 months later, she was pushing hard for the Democratic Party to win the election. Once again, politics and movie ticket sales do not mix. Well, anyway, we already know her candidate lost, so she crashed out. She wished Trump supporters to never know peace. That was a pretty big voting block she was taking a hot steaming piss on. But the Ziegler didn't care. She was girl bossing too close to the sun, a common downfall of the gassed up mid. The dismal Disney film opened to a box office of $87 million worldwide, which is
So, ultimately, she was trying to play a powerful woman's character.
And people don't want to deal with her shit.
You know, ironically, after watching the Devil May Cry anime, there was a good example of a powerful woman character.
Mary?
Mm-hmm.
I got confused. Mary and Lady are two different people in Devil May Cry, right?
No, Mary and Lady are the same person. It's just when you first meet her, Dante calls her Lady because he doesn't know her name, and it turns out her name's Mary in the end.
Wasn't she supposed to be blonde?
That's Trish.
Okay, that's why I keep... Okay, so her name's... Okay, never mind.
Trish isn't in the anime.
Yet,
as far as we know. I love the... just a quick little spoiler cliffhanger for the end of the Devil May Cry anime. They are literally getting the Devil May Cry 2 territory. I thought that was fun. Okay, I know most people hate Devil May Cry 2, but ultimately, I think Devil May Cry 2 was my favorite because it was my first Devil May Cry.
she's overdue for some AGP.
Most of movies and direct to kids. Oh yes, the poor kids. Kids are so brain rot nowadays. It's tragic. We're all gonna be doomed.
massive failure when you're close to $300 million in the hole with a no boob, no ass having Zoomer who thinks she's God's gift to film. When reached for comment, a rival studio executive had this to say.
You can't say that the live-action remake of the most iconic film in the vault that cost $270 million and has been reshot multiple times, opening to $50 million is okay. The math just doesn't work. The movie should have been $1 billion movie.
Oh, well, that's just how it is.
Oh. No, don't put me next to Christian.
A working man beat Snow White with $15 million.
What? Blue collar drama. A working
Blue
man.
Office upset blue collar drama. A working man beats Snow White with 15 million opening.
I never even heard of this.
And it's beating Snow White.
Ooh, is that Triple H? Yeah!
Opening.
Let's
Disney's
play the
live-action Snow White fell
game!
more than 66%.
He's got the
How
sledgehammer
sad is
too!
that Snow White lost to a Jason Statham movie where he plays the same character again and again and again. Snow White's IMDb score was actually lower than the live-action Dragon Ball Z film. Oh, hold on. My bad. Let me update this.
Rachel Ziegler's Snow White has officially become the worst movie of all time on IMDb.
You know, I'm excited for this movie to get onto the free movie website that we use. Because I want to check it out and see how long it takes me to want to turn it off.
Damn.
Let's speed this up. Snow White was an unmitigated disaster, and there was blood in the water, and let's face it, the internet is full of sharks. TikTok was making animations about Ziegler that were pretty funny.
Rachel Ziegler, thanks for coming on my show. I sold out years ago and I'm a coward. So you recently starred in the movie Snow White. Tell me, what was it like to play Snow Latina? First of all, Steven, it was weird.
Snow
but
Latina?
I did enjoy reimagining the character as a woke Colombian woman who looks like a fish. Well, I sold out years ago and I'm a coward. Are you surprised that everyone hates the movie? Not at all. Society is far too racist and misogynist to appreciate the reimagining of a classic Disney princess as an ugly Colombian chick. I sold out years ago and I'm a coward.
Gossip channels.
Yeah, I would watch Working Man over Snow White too. Especially if I'm correct and that was Triple H. It looked like him. I mean, at least he the way he looked, it looked exactly like Triple H because he had the sledgehammer and everything, and that was really cool. I thought that was cool.
Something similar with the Witcher series on Netflix. Instead of the actor, it was the director that was the problem.
They're letting everyone know that Disney canceled the press tour for the film because the studio's heads finally woke up to the reality that keeping her on tour was the equivalent of just setting money actually on fire.
Rachel Ziegler has officially been benched by Disney, and no, this isn't a rumor. The Snow White star has become such a PR nightmare, the studio has cut her out of her own press tour. She was set to appear on SNL, Kimmel, Drew Barrymore, all of it scrapped. Why?
Wow.
Because Disney finally realized putting a mic in front of her is a financial risk.
Oh no! What happened?
I've never in my life seen anything like this. Snow White opened.
March. That's the Saturday at 5 p.m. at AMC, wherever the fuck this is at. There is no.
Oh, it doesn't say where it's at.
Tyson Center right up here.
I know, but it doesn't say what state that is. Do you know what state that is?
Yeah, but just look at all the seats that are available.
On a Saturday.
And Saturday at IMAX premiere time for families in one of the busiest movie theaters in the entire DC metro area.
Oh,
I go to this theater all the
DC.
time. I've literally never seen anything like this.
That's star power.
My heart sinks a little, the fact that there were 6 people willing to go see that movie around here.
Yeah, but that was the IMAX, so it cost more. So maybe here it was a little bit cheaper. Well, yeah, we looked it up that Saturday at like 9 or 10 o'clock. There was 6 people out of like, what, 50? They couldn't go and see this movie.
Maybe they just wanted to get some clout and be like, hey, we actually went and saw this movie and actually record themselves in the theater and stuff, I betcha. Because I don't think anyone's going to stop them from recording.
They wanted to do public sex, but they just wanted somewhere where no one would see it catch them.
Exactly. Oh, you're right. It was probably just a goon session there. She's not even a big-time actor. She's of a small... She is a chihuahua.
People started showing how empty theaters were for the Ziegler all over the country. Rachel Ziegler then decided to do an Instagram story where she's clearly in an empty theater to see her own movie. I guess this is what it's like to own the chuds.
You didn't want to pay anyone to come in?
I can't really fathom
it looks
such
so
levels of
bad.
ruin. Old tweets from the Ziegler started popping back up.
I was always about free Palpatine. Donald Trump. Yep, I'm a nasty bitch.
I have to applaud Rachel Ziegler on her consistency because she's been...
Did she even know who Palpatine is?
No,
Is it supposed
he's supposed to say he's just changing the language. I
just
not realized it.
Oh.
He doesn't want to say the word Palestine on YouTube.
Oh, you just said it.
I don't care.
Consistently annoying for years, and I'm just now waking up to it. Old videos of Rachel Ziegler being obnoxious started being posted all over Twitter.
Was gifted very good cheekbones from God, which is something I thank him for constantly. When I was a kid, I used to manifest having cheekbones and dimples, and I got them both. Keep manifesting, ladies.
Is it sure God was the one you're wanting to thank? I question if she believes in God. Remember Disney do a live action of Robin Hood, the one with the animal. Oh, they did do a live action of the one with the animals. Huh.
I was gifted good cheekbones from God. Well, I guess he had to give you something because you clearly don't have a likable personality or an ass or boobs, which for a Latin woman, lacking both is kind of like being born a cripple.
Oh my god! I was gonna back down for a second, just the way she looks.
Ass or boobs, which for Latin.
Why does she have her shirt like that?
She looks like a kid that's putting on mommy's clothes.
She does.
Lacking both is kind of like
it's in the works.
Stop him! On the 26th of March, one of the producer's kids unloaded on Ziegler on Instagram.
Your dad flew to New York City to reprimand a young actress? Any word on this? Cause that's creepy as hell and uncalled for. People have the right to free speech. No shame on your father. You really want to do this? Yeah, my dad, the producer of an enormous piece of Disney IP with hundreds of $1 million on the line, had to leave his family to fly across the country to reprimand his 20-year-old employee for dragging her personal politics in the middle of promoting the movie, for which she signed a multi-million-dollar contract to get paid and do publicity for. This is called adult responsibilities and accountability, and her actions clearly hurt the film's box office. Free speech.
Read that one down there.
She thinks she has boobas? Where? I don't see. I know. and oh, okay, this guy is white knighting for her, isn't he?
Which does not mean you're allowed to say whatever you want in your private employment without repercussions. Tens of thousands of people worked on that film, and she hijacked the conversation for her own immature desire to risk all of
he's
the
grilling her.
colleagues and crew and blue-collar workers
grilling the
who
nightlife.
depend on that movie to be successful. Narcissism is not something to be coddled or encouraged.
It's sad we have a generation of women on Instagram so stunted. The very idea of another woman being held accountable for her actions by one of her employers is weird and creepy. What a stupid time to be alive. Believe it or not, Ziegler has supporters. Obviously, politically charged Zoomers love her viewpoints. They began rallying and blaming.
I mean, I guess anyone can have a following if they try, if they put themselves out there, regardless of what their views are. There's someone to find your views, I guess, entertaining or something.
Wearing a corset over a button top or over a button is crazy. Yeah,
it just looked bad.
The film's failure on Gal Gadot, which obviously led to well-rounded and respectful discussions and not racially charged insanity.
Props to everyone who boycotted Gal Gadot's Snow White. Gal Gadot's Snow White is now...
Oh, they're blaming her for the failure of this movie because...
Her performance was lackluster, if I remember correctly.
No, because she's Israeli. That's a new cope. And she served in the IDF.
Wow! That's not racist at all!
On top of that, people don't understand, if you're an Israeli citizen, you have to serve in the IDF for, I think, 2 years or something. That's required of you.
What is that?
The Israeli military.
She's a woman, though.
Yeah, she probably did, probably backward, whatever. She actually did serve in the IDF.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Every Israeli citizen served in the IDF. And that's what she's getting criticized for. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, of course I didn't know that.
Listed as one of the worst films in IMDb history. It was definitely the evil queen's fault. She can't act at all. You mean the worst actress of all time?
Oh.
It's funny. The left boycotted because of her. The right boycotted because of Rachel Ziegler. It's tanking because of Ziegler, not Gal Gadot, you effing retard. You can't bubble Palpatine's children.
Stop out!
And then turn around and make fairy tales for white kids. The hypocrisy is unacceptable.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this.
She's such a bad actress, oh my god.
And enough champagne to fill the Nile. Kalel, no. Max
okay.
Lord, you're putting yourself and everyone else in grave danger. I need you to give me the stone. What happened to it?
What did you say?
So exciting. Very interested to find the man who bought this.
Why should I help you?
Because we're asking you nicely.
Just tell me what it costs to get her away from me. Name a price. I'll buy the whole damn boat if I have to.
I'm 100% on the Gal Gadot cannot act boat to save her damn life. Let's...
See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that last one was pretty good, I think, but... Yeah, the Wonder Woman one was pretty cringy.
To be fair, English is not her first language, so I'll give her a little credit on that.
So ultimately, is the only reason she's an actress because of her looks then?
Probably.
Why don't they just have someone dub her like they did
They did that when she sung.
Oh, well, I mean, just dub her all the way if you're just gonna do singing.
Let's not get it twisted, but she wasn't the root cause of the film going
bit crazy, but her role as Maleficent was Chef's Kiss. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, someone can be cray cray but still have good acting chops. You can have good stuff and be a terrible person at the same time. But if you're a terrible person and you have nothing good about you, then you're just bad all around.
Down in flames. It was Ziegler. Pedro Pascal came out to support Rachel Ziegler because he shares similar political views as she does. This did little to help the situation because no one cares what Pedro Pascal thinks outside of the queer community and hyper-progressives. The Amazon driver listening to this right now is like, Pedro Pascal, dude. I can't wait till Hollywood gets over trying
I don't even know who he
everyone
is.
into thinking Pedro Pascal is important or good looking. An entire industry has been LARPing for the past 2 years that Pedro Pascal is on Henry Cavill's level, and I'm sick of it. Well, this blessing from the Pascal didn't stop Latin America and South America from making fun of this film.
This macho woman can't feel fear.
Huh.
All that was missing was her taking the knife away from the hunter and lowering it herself. And those faces, beyond her physical appearance, she doesn't even act pretty, sweet, or tender.
All of
Wait. So what? I really want to watch this movie now. I really want to watch it. I gotta see what they did now. Did they just describe that scene as her taking the hunter's knife and lowering it down? Is that seriously what happened? Versus her screaming and running away, which makes more sense. I need to see this movie.
This movie's so bad.
I need to see it. It's got to be seen to believe. I can't read nothing.
Oh, shit.
Lewis-san.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong.
You grabbed the wrong mouse. Good job.
Latin and South America is roasting Rachel Ziegler to no end. Last but not least, the Thai voice actress for Snow White ironically fits the role so much better than Rachel.
Oh my goodness, she's perfect.
Yeah, the Asian Snow White looks better than fucking the American version.
Sheesh, that works. That works really good. That was a good cosplay.
Rachel Ziegler does. It's actually sad. Even the Japanese question Disney's choice on this. Rachel Ziegler is so hated around the world. Everyone for
Make it like it is. Make it like it is.
got
Is that
about
the same
Brie Larson,
character?
and that's saying something. Personally, I don't think that the equity or representation war we're in is done or defeated in the entertainment industry. It took years for this to take root, and it'll take years for it to phase out. The only way companies too big to fail learn anything or stop is with years of unmitigated failure on repeat.
Make Disney stocks crash into the negatives.
Yeah. That
Let
was...
it burn and faster.
Bye. Thank you for joining us. Bye.